Hello, happy Tuesday. Oh, this is going to be a good update. So much coming in, so much going on. And I knew I was going to be in here today because earlier I could just feel all this. You can just see we're just still rocking this pattern. And yes, I put a little heart in there because truly, uh, Gaia is truly expanding from her crystalline heart center, and it is absolutely shaking things up. We're shaking and we're baking. Um, First and foremost, though, we have had a big wave of new arrivals here on the Love Train. So I want to take a minute, first and foremost, to welcome you. If you found us, you literally, your soul said, yeah, go ahead, click. That could be your peeps in there. So welcome, welcome. And if you are new today on the Love Train, please drop a note in the comments so that we can give you a warm welcome. And today we're being called upon to do what we're really good at. And those of you who attend focus group every Thursday know this today is going to feel kind of like a mini focus group where we're all coming together, using our light, using our power the way it was meant to be used, not against each other, but for each other, and to in the best and highest good of all. So, lots going on with this energy. Um, you can see this pattern just continued all through the night, and then you can see these vertical spikes too. I'm going to show you guys a little bit more. So many messages, downloads and things coming in, but I wanted to come in here because I will tell you this morning I felt waves of craziness. There's no other way of putting it. It was like, oh, that's the solar plexus, and then there's heat, and uh, it was. I could just tell there was a lot going on. And then when I pulled the graph, I pulled this a couple of hours ago, 9:15 Pacific, but you can see there is still a lot of light energy pushing into the upper chakras, and then this heart coherence kept coming in and kept coming in, and we're receiving um, plasma and high frequency energy from the sun. That is so important. And I'll tell you, there was, I love, when the guides bring things in, it's always loving and it's always sweet. And there's certain things that I kind of know intuitively that I'm going to repeat exactly as they say it. And they very delicately said, you know, you are, each of you has the power that creates worlds running to you and through you. And therefore, there is nothing to fear about your sun. You, yes, source, the source in you created it. And so it is a vehicle for us to receive all of these beautiful upgrades. This is part of the Great Awakening, to where we are receiving light to aid us in expanding our own consciousness. And so my interpretation of that was, this is the love train. We give love to ourselves, we give peace to ourselves, and then we combine it all together in this beautiful container and we radiate it out. And the love train, if any of you have seen the interior of a race car, it's got that bar, right? I call it the oh shit bar, because usually if you're grabbing it, it's because something's happening to the car. Oh shit. The love train does not have an oh shit bar. No, we go in this spot and we go within, which is where all our power is, which is where all our stillness is. And especially now, everything's being reorganized. Reorganization isn't pretty. It's not. Not going to tell you it is. We all know it's not. But we got just such a beautiful and very, I love direct messages because, I don't like BS. So I'm going to share a message today from the guides with you all. And then they brought forward a truly amazing activation for us. And so those of you who attend focus groups, for those who are new, focus group is a free group that we meet every Thursday on Zoom, and it's every Thursday at 12 p.m. Pacific. You do not need any experience to join. You just register your name so that you can get the Zoom link, because it is a private Zoom. It's recorded. If you can't attend live, yes, you get the recording. You get it even if you did. Many do. And so it's just a magical container where we're just watching. literally able to witness other members of the love train stepping in and anchoring and creating and experiencing the fifth dimension. And I love it. We've been hearing new stories of people recognizing, when something is falling away and then being okay with it because it's creating space for the new creation to come in, right? Energy is never destroyed. So the energy that we see that appears to be broken or fallen apart, it's reorganization happening. We're not here to manage that in any way. And that is the message that they brought in loud and clear today that I will be um, sharing with you. But there, yeah, there is. So as things from the 3D timeline collapse, right? As that energy collapses, because there's no foundation for it anymore. The matrix that used to hold it in place, bye bye, gone. Now we're anchoring in 5D light. And so because there's nothing for it to anchor into, as it comes to the surface, right? Meaning in front of our eyeballs, it is loud. So it gets louder. Louder does not mean stronger. It's actually in a weakened state to the point that it is ready to release. So very important. The noise being louder does not mean stronger. It means the opposite. Where it had a hold on you is when you were holding it in your body and trying to stuff it down like holding a beach ball underwater. And that is resistance. That has strength, and that can affect what's getting reflected back to you. So they brought that in. Again, so this, I'm going to show you guys let me show you the Shakalaka chart here so that you can see what's going on energetically this is clearly it's affecting all chakras. Remember, the chakras are energy vortexes in your human body, right? That work together to manage all of the energy that's running through. And I will tell you, well, you see this kind of shows when I saw this, I was like, that's exactly how I felt. How did they know? It was like 1 minute, the solar plexus, and then there was like heat. And so all of this is a part of our physical body is attempting to shimmy itself into, right? It's like we've all got baby legs right now. So we're like scrambling to catch the first coffee table we can find for stabilization, but we don't need to go there for stabilization. Instead, we go into the heart. And when we go into the heart, there is always, they're showing me an image of at the depths of the bottom of the sea. It is very still, regardless of what's going on the surface. We are the same. That's the picture they're giving me. So where they're going to take us today is into that space individually and collectively, because those of you who are having a tough time with the noise, we get it. I get it. I'm feeling it. But instead of, right, the love train doesn't have an oh shit bar. Instead of oh shit, it's oh interesting. Okay, reorganization's happening. So now I got to go into deeper stillness. I got to go within because that's where my power is. And that is the stillness is what accelerates your manifestation, not the other way around. You take inspired action that comes to you, not go get, it comes to you from that point of stillness. And so you could see here that we're just like, I mean, you could see there's purging in the root chakra. Some of you, this would be lack energy, still a lot of lack energy, right? Remember, lack of, it's a lot of people think that they have a lack of abundance. It's not your worthiness is what affects your allowing your abundance to come because it is assured. It's absolutely assured. And so if you feel like that's an area where you feel like you're giving that a lot of attention that you don't want to, um, the place to look within is okay, where am I still holding a beach ball about worthiness? Start saying, I deserve this for the littlest thing. Getting a cup of water, you got running water. I deserve this. I have a refrigerator. I deserve this. I have a car. I deserve this. I walked outside and the sun was on my face. Start using the term, I deserve this, because you're really helping to undo any, lies that were told to you. Everyone is absolutely divinely worthy, infinitely worthy. And so sometimes we focus on money when we need to focus on, wait a minute, am I allowing? Am I in allow mode? Am I allowing myself to receive? If you're the person that at the grocery store, if someone offers to help you and you go, no, nope, no, I got it, right? Bad receiver. Bad receiver. And what happened in the third dimension? We got paranoid. Oh, what do they want? They're going to steal my groceries, right? We got into such negative instead of just, hey, let me help you out here, right? Just helping each other with no ulterior motives, no nefarious thoughts, just getting back to basic kindness, to be honest. And that is, in the fifth dimension, it's all pure love and light. No, there isn't nefarious thoughts. There isn't, no one's trying to get anything from you. It's, we give from overflow and just out of the kindness of our heart. Got to get back to that and know that that's, if we're looking at each other side-eyed, that's the third dimension. We don't, there's no work to do. That's there. If you want to go experience that, you can focus on that. And so it does involve trusting your heart and trusting that when you have that peace and love for yourself in your heart, and that's how you choose to see that in others. You choose to amplify that, it must be reflected back to you. And I can tell you, I have found that this absolutely does work. That is, it's resonant energy attracts resonant energy and brings it to you. So, being mindful of what am I broadcasting, super, super important. All right. So I'm going to share this message that came from the guides today, because so again, this is like a, I love it, we're having a mini focus group on Tuesday. It really is what we're doing. Because actually when this started coming in, I was like, is this I was thinking, oh, this is for Thursday, and it was like, no, this is now. This is today. And then this is what brought forward the quiz that I posted earlier, and I'll get into that too. But I don't like we've already been feeling all of these jagged lines, so let me give us a little ambiance here so that I can share this message. Um, right? Because I always create a calm environment for myself. That looks a lot better than what I already went through. We're done with that. Okay. So, and just breathe in and remember, so the words that I get, when I'm delivering these, this is a transmission from the guides. The words don't really mean anything. It's something for the human to pay attention to, but there's an energy behind this that is helping everyone to settle this truth into your body. Okay, so this is a part of us embodying all of this heart coherence that's so available, all this beautiful plasma that is coming from our sun, so available, and the high frequency light that's allowing us to go deeper when we're in the present moment. So, what the guides brought forward is everything that you're seeing in the exterior world today has already manifested, right? It already manifested. It's why you're able to see it. So you're not here to change it, fix it, or redo it, unless that is your choice. But I can tell you, absolutely not. I'm good to let it go, right? You are here to create from a blank slate and not a dirty one with the 3D shrapnel on it, right? All of that is dense energy that's being reorganized. So what's our role as light workers? It's to join together what we do here today. We did it a few weeks ago for our beautiful Hani, who was, struggling to find her soul because the country she lives in was purging dense energy. But she focused on her heart, and we were able to send her this beautiful message of love that was fully received. And it really helped us too, because it brought forward more focus towards what's really important. And what's really important is that we feel our way forward, not think, not figure out. So our role as light workers, which is what you are if you're on the love train, don't worry about if you know what that means. You wouldn't have found us, and you can't mess it up. Your soul guides the whole thing. But as light workers, we join together to radiate more light and to help others who are awakening to practice conscious creation. everything in the third dimension was, most of it anyway, was created from fear. And we're here transcending fear, right? And we're creating from pure love and light. So when we allow that noise of the reorganization to distract us, what happens is you can tend to focus on everything that's wrong, right? Or collapsing. So the guides are very clear. Our role is not reorganization. We're not out there trying to catch things falling. We're not out there with a glue gun. We're not, right? That is all being handled by the non physical part of you and your teams. It's handled on a level of consciousness, okay? All of our power comes from being fully in the body and being fully present and then amplifying the now moment, right? There's a depth in presence that we have not even scratched the surface on. So there's depths here that we've yet to discover while in physical form. So today, the invitation from Spirit was for us to harmoniously come together, which we do so lovingly and so easily, right? Harmoniously come together as beings of light to radiate peace so that one day soon, and they say, and for some of you, this is immediate, your exterior world must reflect it back to you. Okay. So this is another part. This is a really important part of the message too. There is always a vibrational version of you that your human is constantly aligning to. And as sentient beings, our emotions are here to show us if we're in alignment or out of alignment. And so today we are being invited to use our collective power of love and light to bring a calmness, a presence, and a coherence to our community so that we can then, that then radiates as overflow. And it's beautiful because it's really us giving that beautiful love and stillness to ourselves while also, and we're also anchoring this so that we are in coherence and harmonizing with Gaia, who is absolutely just expanding exponentially from her crystalline heart center. And so that's what is causing, right? She's our host. We're standing on her. That's why we're feeling so much of this physically, right? In different ways. So let me, before we do we're going to go in and do this activation together. But I love spying on you guys. Let me see who's here. Who came to play today? By the way, do not have FOMO if you catch this on the replay. It's divine timing. It meant that you found it at the perfect time of your day, and as you participate in the activation, you're sending another wave out. That's all. This is like a non-stop. We want that wave to roll, to roll, to roll because it truly, truly will help others integrate in the midst of all the distraction and all the noise. All right, let me see who's in here. I see Wendy. Someone says, "Oh, I'm all over the place." Oh my gosh, I feel you. I was like on a roller coaster this morning. It was like, "Woo, what is going on?" So, but I kind of, again, nothing bad is happening. We knew we were going to rock and roll. But the key is what we're doing here today is the magic. It's the magic. It's tapping in to our power of creation that everybody, doesn't matter if you're totally aware of it or not, you all have it and we can't mess this up. And when we do this as a group, it's so beautiful because you can feel that coherence just by being here and having the intention just to shine your light. That's all. It's plenty. I see Donna's in the house. Hello. I see Annie Ozuki. Hola, Azuki. Stacy with all the little hearts and smiley faces. Hi, Stacy. Let's see. I see Care is here. Hello. Hello. Someone got relief. Oh, sound healing. Amazing way because the sound is helping your body again to get into that coherence. Yes. I use a lot of music and sound healing in my practice. Let's see. Hello. Doop to doop to doop. Let's see. Jonathan's here. Hello. The Alka-Seltzer's popping. Yeah. There's like a big Alka-Seltzer tablet popping for the collective right now. Let's see. Dee, dee, dee. Oh yeah, someone said, is this why a lot of emotions are coming up? Absolutely. And what's interesting is, remember, it's not only your own, we are also purging some collective emotions. Ancient stuff is coming up. So the difference is, you can always, as you go into your heart space, if you quiet your mind, call yourself into the body, slow your breath down, and notice where you feel that emotion coming from in your body. Sometimes it's usually like the solar plexus, or sometimes it's the throat chakra, right? Sometimes it's in the noodle soup factory, right? It's an opportunity for you to just say, is this mine? Is this mine? And if it's not, you can actually just ask in that moment, say, please help me release all energies that are not my own. And that can help you to integrate it more easily. But yeah, there's a lot of purging going on. But again, it's just scared parts that are ready to be alchemized back into light. Paige is here. Hey, Paige. Love and light from Portland. Sending it back to you. Thank you for being here. Awesome. Denver, Colorado in the house. Hi, Crystal. Cheryl, you made it. Hi, Carrie, and welcome to from Atlanta. Awesome. What a great group. This community is so amazing. And I know you guys, when we come together and make this amazing container, we do magic always happens. It always does. So I am so excited to bring this to you guys here. So as long as you're not driving, if you are driving, please come back and listen to this part later. And then if you're not, if you can, in a place where you can just like find peace in your environment, in your surroundings. And this is a beautiful activation that came in from my guides, and they're calling it heart coherence, radiant stillness in reorganization. So they're literally drawing us all deep, deep, deep into the heart space, and to radiate this stillness amidst everything that is reorganizing around us. Because what we want reflected back to us is that beautiful alignment, the embodiment, the heaven on earth that is the fifth dimension. So, first thing I like to do, especially today when the energy was like literally, you saw the graph, it's like all over the place. First thing is focus on your breath, and I invite you to take an inhale, see where your breath stops. It'll stop somewhere in your body. And I was noticing that today mine was like almost stopping here. And so I use this mudra, just index finger to thumb, and then take a breath with that in place. That brings it all the way into your belly. So take 3 nice belly breaths here. Call yourself fully into your body. And I just use the date. You can also say, I call myself fully into my body in this now moment. And then start to slow your breath down. Keep that mudra because it'll help you get some depth. The deeper your breath, the deeper the presence, the deeper the peace. Take another breath in. I call myself fully into my body in this now moment. And then do one more time just for good measure. You should start to feel now. You'll feel the energy all the way in your toes. That's how you'll know you're back fully in the body. And this is where we'll begin the activation. So, with your attention fully in your body, noticing, sensing that energy in your toes. And then as you sit or stand, or even if you're lying down, gently notice where your body is meeting the surface beneath you. Feel your feet, feel your legs, feel your hips, feel your spine, and there's light energy that is constantly flowing through your spine. There is nothing you need to do, just simply arrive and then take a nice, slow, easy inhale. And on the exhale, can you allow it to be just a little bit longer? We'll take another easy inhale here. And again, allow the exhale to be a little bit longer. Allow the shoulders to soften. See if you can allow your jaw to release. And then tell your body and nervous system, it is safe to be here. Take an inhale. Tell your body and nervous system, it is safe to be here. And now gently allow your awareness to drop out of the head. Allow your awareness to drop out of thinking. Allow your awareness to drop out of monitoring and see if you can direct your energy into the heart space. You can place a hand over your heart if that helps you to guide your energy there. And we are not referring to the emotional heart. We're referring to the centered sacred heart that knows how to hold stillness. So this is the area behind your human heart. We'll take an inhale. Feel that inner flame in your heart, in your human heart. Feel if the front door is open. And then take a moment to see, sense, or feel if the back door to your sacred heart is open. And if needed, let's take an inhale and then gently guide that open on the exhale. Really good. Now, keep your attention here as you breathe. And as you breathe in, feel that light in your heart space expand gently throughout your chest. Take another inhale, expand your light. And on the next exhale, allow yourself to settle even more deeply into presence. Really feel yourself anchored in that sacred heart space. And notice that with each breath, as you feel that there, that the mind becomes quieter, the body may feel heavier, and the moment becomes clearer. And now with your breath, you can sense that you are not alone in this field. Across distances, across timelines, and across experiences, others are breathing with you now. Each are choosing presence over reaction. We have heart resonance, and it is our natural state of being. There's no efforting. All that you are perceiving in your field are choosing stillness over urgency. Allow your heart space to soften even deeper into this collective inner peace. Not peace as an idea, but peace as a felt state. This is a calm center that does not need to fix, fight, or force anything. And from this stillness, see, sense, or feel a gentle wave of light forming from your heart, not pushing outward, not directed at anything. It's just radiating. See, sense, or feel as this wave moves naturally through your body, through the room you're in, and notice that it flows through the collective field. It does not interfere with collapsing timelines. It does not resist old structures dissolving. It simply offers a new pattern and a new space for your creation to come into form. It has a pattern of coherence, of sacred geometry. It has a pattern of presence, and it has a pattern of conscious co-creation. Breathe here. You're doing amazing. And trust that reorganization is already well underway. Trust that your role is not to manage it, but to feel forward, knowing that vibrational reality always precedes everything that becomes a physical reality. And in this now moment, inner peace is dominating your vibrational reality, and that is your true divine power. Now let's take a deep inhale. And on the exhale, we will anchor this deep into Gaia's crystalline heart. Gaia is currently radiating a frequency that deeply resonates and harmonizes with our human heart. Let's take an inhale, and on the exhale, you can gently merge your light with hers. Feel the depth of this stillness. Feel the depth of inner peace. And when you're ready, take one final deep inhale and gently return your awareness into the room or space you're in, slowly opening your eyes. Ooh, that cleared some throat chakras, I'll tell you that. So good. Wow. You guys, that container was as still and peaceful as it gets. So, so good. So now you see how quickly we can get into alignment. That is alignment. And so, for those of you who took the quiz earlier today, the quiz is there to identify if you are focused on still reactive, right? Or if you're still doing future planning, or right, worrying or doubting, versus feeling forward and feeling into alignment. And so the if you got a lot of A's in there, that can just show you, okay, I am here's an opportunity for me to feel my way forward. What we just did here today is always step one. Because when you get into alignment, now you're allowing things to immediately begin to come into form. And the rate at which you allow it, meaning the rate at which you are in alignment, is how you then can receive it and perceive it in your reality. So Joshua would know, someone said, you can't bomb the quiz. The quiz isn't meant, this isn't SKUL. There's no report card, there's no grade. The quiz is there to show you, okay, I was just focused on the old stuff, the old timeline that's reorganizing now. So it's there to give you a snapshot energetically of where you are. There's never any judgment or criticism. So it's perfect because it's an opportunity, right? Okay, I'm ready for some stillness and I'm ready to align. So it's all good. Don't judge. And there is also, for those of you who feel aligned with this messaging, with how do I feel myself? How do I feel forward, right? How do I feel forward and get aligned with my creation? How do I stay in alignment? How do I determine when I'm in and out of alignment? That is the premise for this Saturday's monthly group masterclass. You do not have to have previously attended. The group masterclasses are always topics brought forward by spirit, and typically it's usually your souls that are bringing forward what you're ready for to next embody. So we're in embodiment and alignment, and it's going to be full of yumminess that will really, really help us to move forward with ease and grace. It is absolutely possible. We just need to feel it and be it, and then it must come into form. So yeah, Donna throat. Yeah, Donna, whatever was in the, I'll tell you, you can tell when there's a energy in the collective that's ready to like spit out. Definitely, I'm feeling a big release. A lot of you had some stuff, right? Because we're learning now to speak our truth, speaking your truth from authenticity. You know, in the fifth dimension, authenticity is your currency, and recognize that the things that are different about you is what spawns new ideas, that spawns new creation. We didn't all come here to be a carbon copy. That's boring. We came here to openly share, here's what I want to create and co-create together and get ideas and be inspired by each other, not criticize and tear each other down. That's going bye-bye. It's dense energy, it's yucky, and it's not here on the love train. So you know this is a safe space to create always. The energy here today was absolutely magnificent. Thank you guys so, so much. Hang in there. There is a lot of energy pouring in us, and do your best to integrate. Definitely hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Salt is really good if you can stick yourself in the ocean, my favorite thing to do, or a salt bath. And even if you don't, if you only have a shower, dissolve some salt in a pitcher of water, get some warm water and dump it over your head. There is the energy and the frequency in the salt can really, really help you to integrate these energies. I know it's a lot, but we got this. We got this. And thank you guys so, so much. Just, man, did we create a wave of peace right now? I'm still feeling it. So enjoy it. Enjoy that for the rest of your day. If you're just starting your day, what a beautiful way to start it. And I will continue to follow this energy and come in here as guided to do so. And I love you guys so, so much. And again, welcome our new love trainers. Don't worry, you're already a pro, and we'll guide you through the whole journey here. No judgment, no criticism,